And when the time for the blowing of the sewer is near, Allah will send from Yemen a wind softer than silk. This wind will take the souls of all of them, without excluding anyone who has an iota of faith in his heart. For the day of judgment will only come upon the evil people. Then Allah will command Israfil to blow the water for the first time, and then everyone in heaven and earth will be shaken, except those whom Allah wills. The world will remain in this desolate state for 40 years. There will be no signs of life on its surface. There will be no one alive on the surface of the earth. Everything will be under the ground. There will be no Russia, no America, no Germany, no England, no China, no France, none of them. They ask you about the mountains. Say, my Lord will crush them into dust and scatter them. He will leave them flat and empty. You will not see therein any curve or hump. A day will come when the earth will be transformed into another earth, and the heavens into other heavens. People will be brought before one God, whose power is irresistible. O angel of death, who of all creation has survived? Humans are dead. The jinn are dead. The angels are dead. When the angels asked about Allah's promise, Allah reminded them, every soul will taste death. The angels said, we are not simple spirits. Indeed, we are only pure spirits. And Allah's verse was manifested. Everyone who is above the earth is mortal. The angels said, we are not on the earth. Indeed, we are only in the sky. Everything will perish except him. To him alone is the judgment, and to him alone will you be returned. The angels prostrated themselves and said, we glorify Allah, the Eternal and the One. The angels died, and men and jinn, and whatever is in heaven and earth, except the angel of death. Allah asked the angel of death, O angel of death, who among my creations survived? He said, O Allah, no one has survived except Gabriel, Michael, Israfil, and this servant standing before you now. Allah said, take Gabriel's soul, O angel of death. Who survived? He answers, Michael, Israfil, and your humble servant. Take the soul of Michael, O angel of death. Take the soul of Israfil, O angel of death. And then Allah, the Almighty, will ask him, O angel of death, who among my creations survived? O Lord, you know better who survived. But there is no one left except this weak servant of yours. Then Allah said, O angel of death, you made my prophets, my messengers, my guardians, and my servants die. Even though I am the all-knowing of all the unseen, this is what has been decreed in my overwhelming knowledge. Everything is doomed to perish except myself. And now it is your turn. Die, O angel of death. And the angel of death dies. When he feels the intoxication of death, he will say, O my Lord, the owner of majesty and glory, if I had known that the intoxication of death is so painful, I would have asked your forgiveness for taking the souls of your servants. The angel of death dies. When Allah looks down upon the world, it is a ruin. When the sun is shattered and darkened, when the stars are cast down and uprooted, when the mountains are uprooted and marched, when the camels in labor are left unattended, when the wild animals are gathered together, when the seas are boiled, when the spirits are united, when the sky is stripped open, when the fire of hell is kindled, when paradise is brought near, then Allah looks down upon the world. Where are your rivers? Where are your trees? Where are your seas? Where are your palaces? Where are your kings? Where are the children of your kings? Where are your dictators? Where are the children of your dictators? Where are those who live with my various blessings but worship other than me? Whose is the kingdom today? And you settled in the land of those before you who chose the West and did evil to themselves. It became clear to you what we did to them. We also brought you examples, and they continued to set their traps while Allah knew their traps. but the mountains will not be destroyed by their traps. Every soul speaks of death, then it is returned to us.